And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for that game against Chicago, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's the prodigy in at the 1. And for the Jazz, we've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's George in at the point. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Westbrook outside. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Keontae George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be.
Westbrook against Edwards. Pass to Randle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Randle drops them both.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randle plays with helps him get rebounds.
Westbrook taking his time here. Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Randle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Edwards against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Marking it outside. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he's going for the oop here. Leaps for it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Down low. Here's Randall. The rebound by Markkanen.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Che passes to Markkanen. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count it. Good.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Bill Hardy. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. 5th best, Minnesota.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Tyler. Ooh, poked away. Oh, George with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last timeout. Che passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Tyler. George defending. The prodigy passes to Edwards. Shot on the wing. And the basket is good.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Markkanen outside. Back to Westbrook. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
That one's off. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
And the second free throw is good.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Now here's George. Marketing outside from deep. Kessler controls the rebound and the putback.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Edwards against Westbrook. Here's Gobert. He's scoreless. And Edwards slams it in. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now here's George. The D's right on him. Westbrook outside. And he lobs it up. George, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Here's Tyler. Outside for Randall. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards with it, picked up by Markkanen. For 3, Randall hits a three-pointer. Randall's got 7.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Next time for t-shirts.
And Utah has possession, trailing by 4. George feels it out a bit, and he lobs it up to the rim, and finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jazz trail by 4. Now George. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Markkanen. It's a one-on-one situation. And Markkanen with the stuff.
That's showing a little bit of straight line speed. Markkanen opening up in transition. Nice.
Edwards against Westbrook. Now here's Edwards. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Six on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. In transition, here come the Jazz. George, good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
How many transition points are they going to give up? This is insane.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Tyler. No points yet. Gobert with a screen on George. Here's Tyler. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 10.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
George with it. 7 points in the game. Markkanen for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Timberwolves second.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. The prodigy passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook to the paint. Edwards finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Sexton passes to Kessler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
His first personal, first team foul.
Utah shooting their first free throw tonight.
Kessler, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Kessler.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Walker Kessler proved he was a rotation player. He gives you unbelievable defense, aggressive rebounding, and very good inside scoring.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And he drops it first.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And here's Sexton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
He's checked in for Westbrook. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Langford comes in for Edwards. Here's Tyler. George defending. Fades and shoots. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Utah leading by 4. Markkanen, pass to Sexton. And here's George. Reed with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
For 3, DiVincenzo. That shot missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Launches it. That shot off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over to the wing. Randle, right side. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. And he makes it.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Now George. He's got 7. Pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Markkanen's got 9.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Tyler. 4-3. It's rebounded by George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. George left side. 4 on the clock. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Off target on the 15-footer. Outside, DiVincenzo. Markkanen against Randle. High post read. Back to Randle. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 12. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's George. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Randle outside. Just 5 on the clock. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
The Timberwolves trail. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Polynice in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Now here's Randle. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Jazz shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Dillingham. 23 points his last outing. Up top, DiVincenzo. Checked by Sexton. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the 3-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Holidays, the pass to George. Pass to Hendricks. For 3, Sexton sinks it from distance. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Minnesota shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Here's Langford to the middle. Here's Randall. Here's Dillingham. George defending. Randall with it. He's got 17. 4 on the clock. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
George for 3. And Langford pulls it down. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Over to the left wing. Oh, George with a steal. And here's the fast break. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Dillingham. Still no points. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Timberwolves in second.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Both teams will make substitutions. Utah leading. And here's George. He's got 9. Pass to Sexton. Fires the 3. Utah with another miss. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Randall. George defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. From downtown. It's rebounded by George. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. Randall against George. From the left block. Randall can't hit. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Polynice. McDaniels covering. Polynice, the pass to Che. George outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Che. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Che's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Timberwolves trail by 5. The prodigy passes to Reed. He got a piece of it.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
Outside for Sexton. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
Timberwolves foul. Naz Reid. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
What growth from Lauri Markkanen, Doris, the 2023 Most Improved Player Award winner.
Yeah, you think about it. Markkanen entered the league at just 20 years of age. You forget how young these guys are sometimes. But Markkanen finds a great situation where he's a featured part of an offense, and then he makes an all-star team.
That's good for Markkanen, and for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists, so just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Markkanen hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Tyler. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Reed a screen on George to end the drought. Utah with the rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said his team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Deflects the pass. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. George with the block. And they'll keep possession. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo can't hit. Utah leading by 5. George with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
Well, at 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Tyler. George defending. Randall deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 12-4 run. To the inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. The Jazz making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Reed from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Randall. Here's Tyler. George defending. Here's Tyler. No made baskets yet. 5 on the clock. Now McDaniels. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from 3-point territory. What a look there.
Marking it outside. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Che. Here's Sensabaugh. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. A different look for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Sensabaugh, and it's Colin Sexton in for George. Utah leading. Now here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Sexton from the inbound. Here's Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Che. McDaniels covering. He buries it from 3. Che's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to the prodigy. Driving inside. Poke loose. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Jazz leading by 5. Sexton looking around. Edwards against Westbrook. That's tipped. Reed with it. No points so far. Here's an 8-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Just a little bit of tenacity from Naz Reid inside. Challenge the bucket, no problem.
Pass to Hendricks. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
One shot.
That's good for Markkanen.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
On defense, the Timberwolves, trailing by 4.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
McDaniel taking 2 shots.
He knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Utah with the ball. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Markkanen for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's McDaniels. Miller outside. This one for 3. Sexton grabs the board. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Takes the 3. The rebound by the prodigy. Tyler's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with it, pounded by Westbrook. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And there's the drive, and jams it home. Westbrook.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Tyler, yet to see a basket. Outside McDaniels, down low. Here's Edwards. Oh, Ant-Man fighting for 2.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Sexton. Deflected.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Edwards against Westbrook. From the arc. The triple hits for Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Che. Back to Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
First free throw is good.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sexton. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Randall comes in for Miller. Markkanen hits them both.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. The three is up. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lots of room. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Now here's Randall. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by Utah. And here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. Clock at 4. Westbrook with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Now George. Markkanen outside. Here's Che, guarded by Edwards. From the right block. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Edwards looking for an opening. From behind the arc. No good there.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Well, you can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Westbrook outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Utah, Westbrook. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Westbrook nails both of them. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And Edwards puts up a deep three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about this shot. Oh, left the window open. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You know, right now for Utah, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously, it looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's Edwards. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's the prodigy in at the point guard position. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Pass to Kessler. Randle against Markkanen. Over Randle. And that one's good. Markkanen's got 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Edwards. Utah grabs the miss. Jay's got 5 rebounds in the game. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Pass to George. Tipped. Now here's McDaniels. Blocked!
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Che. Westbrook outside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Julius Randle. His first personal. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Westbrook. Shooting. 1.
Timberwolves trail by 11. 90 seconds into the second half now. Edwards with a step. And the shot goes in.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
First team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Anthony Edwards. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
George against Edwards. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards with it. Give him 23. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Randle. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 11. Westbrook right side. Back to George. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Edwards against Westbrook. Randle inside. The shot off that time. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Markkanen looking it over. He's still feeling it. Rebound Minnesota.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Now here's Westbrook. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's George, and he drives in. Kessler passes to George. And he gets that one. George has got 17 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. There's a screen. Here's Edwards. And it falls all over the rim and in. Edwards got 25 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Westbrook against Edwards. Westbrook, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Pass to Edwards. Spins. Here's Tyler. George defending. Here's Tyler. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 5. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Jazz leading by 12. Here's Che. He's got 6. Markkanen outside. Good D by Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 12. Randall, the pass to the prodigy. Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Shoots over George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Keontae George.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And so he hits both. Here's Tyler. Pass to Randall. Here's Tyler. Takes a three. Second chance effort. Randall, good.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Westbrook against Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Here's Tyler. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Randall. Here's Tyler. George defending. Goes back up. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's George. He's got 17. Markkanen finds George. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. George has got 19 points.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. George outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Gobert. Sensabaugh, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's McDaniels. He has 6. Utah with the rebound. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. 14 feet away from the baseline. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. And it's an 11-point Utah lead.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Tyler. George defending. Randall, the pass to the prodigy. The floater. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For 3, Westbrook. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Utah. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. Utah grabs the miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Che. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. For 3, Randall nails it from 3. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
George outside. Now here's Westbrook. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two, Westbrook.
That free throw misses. Sexton's checked in for Utah. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. Now Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. The three is up. It's rebounded by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3. Counted from distance. George has got 22.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Now here's Randall. And he's got 28 now. The 3 ball. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Sexton against DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Sexton. Looking to get back on track. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 10. And some very quick points for him on that possession. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
George outside. Pass to Sexton. Buries it down low. Sexton's got 7 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Randall with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Now here's George. He's got 22. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's George. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
.41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Launches a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Utah leading by 7. Pass to Polynice. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Randall outside. It's rebounded by Polanese. Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. George finds Sexton, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. From deep three-point land. He can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Utah ahead, up 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Colin Sexton, and it's Che in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Now, I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
For the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Markkanen hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reid. Five on the clock. To the paint. And stolen by Sexton. Reid against Markkanen. Here's Che. Outside Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to the prodigy. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. From the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Rebound Minnesota. Reid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Yes! He nails it!
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Outside Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Hendricks is checked in for Sensabaugh.
His fourth personal. Second team foul. At the line for one, Lauri Markkanen.
One shot.
That's good for Markkanen. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Tyler, checked by Sexton. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Sexton. Markkanen outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Tyler. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Tyler's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Markkanen misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Tyler. There's the three. The rebound by the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
DiVincenzo with it. From 12 feet. Outside McDaniels. Pass to the prodigy. Knocks down the long J.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Jazz leading by 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Sexton up top. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Tyler. Check by Sexton. Here's Miller. And right on target.
Assisted by Tyler.
And here's Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. Can't hit that one.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Miller against Sexton. And here's McDaniels. The shot. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Sexton. Pass to Che. On the take. Puts up a 3. Miller pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 7. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul for his team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Miller at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good for Miller. Miller hits them both. Now Westbrook. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for McDaniels. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by George.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And another miss by Utah. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Here's Dillingham. Outside. DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
George outside. Sexton, a screen on Randall. For 3, George. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
This is why you select Keontae George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Puts it up. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Utah leading by 9. Westbrook outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for Utah, Colin Sexton, shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Here's Che. Pass to Westbrook. Kessler up top. Sexton with it. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gobert. Randall outside. Now Edwards. Here's Tyler. And he dunks it down.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision making. That's a pretty setup.
Utah leading by 8. Now here's Sexton. And he's going for the lob. Kessler, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Second team foul.
George, he's checked in for Utah.
Rudy Gobert, 1 shot.
One shot.
That one misses for Gobert.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Inside. Here's Randall. No luck on that one. Good D by Kessler. Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Che, defended by Gobert. Westbrook against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Randall outside. Over Markkanen. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got 5 assists in the game. Utah leading by 6. Westbrook with it. George outside. Fires for three. He drops it from range. George has got 30 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here's Edwards outside. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Che. McDaniels covering. Che passes to Markkanen. Westbrook with it. The jump hook. And that one's long. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's see those moves.
Jazz leading by 7. And here's George. Pass to Westbrook. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's Edwards. Tyler, no good. Westbrook outside. George left side. Over Edwards. They get it again. Pass to Che. Now Westbrook. Kessler a screen. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Randall, pass to the prodigy. Here's Edwards. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Kessler.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. 1:25 left in the game. Now George. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Timberwolves trail by 6. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good for Edwards.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Randall with a steal. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tyler. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's George.
To me, great offensive players have got to be able to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Keontae George does just that.
The first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Edwards. Off the inbound, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
You know what time it is, Jazz fans. Let's get loud right now for your Jazz Breaker Extra.
Randall outside. From outside the arc. That shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Out to the right wing. Here's Tyler. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
The prodigy passes to Randall. Laces one from 3. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Westbrook taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Lori, an impressive win tonight. What do victories like this tell you about where this team is headed?
It gives us confidence. We showed that if we play well and we play defense down the stretch, we can beat. And we've shown it. We can compete with anybody. We just got to do it for a full game.
Confidence is key down the stretch. Thanks, Lori.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Keontae George.